Hello and welcome to the first ever Brendo's Brain stream. As always, I am Brendan. We're going to be playing some Contradiction. It's a funky little murder mystery game. I hope everyone's going to be super excited to come along for the ride. And without further ado, I think we should just get straight into it. So let's see if we can figure out what's the deal with Contradiction.
My name is Jenks, Detective Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death of Kate Vine, a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for.
They always do.
However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may in part have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Ryan is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas.
Lucky
Interviewed
her.
after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighboring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight.
Oh, look
It's
at that
time
cowboy
for some
hat.
answers.
Woohoo! That is a detective if I've ever seen one. Alright, let's get started. I'm super keen. I'm super excited.
My name is
Ah,
Jenks.
we've already seen
Detective
this.
Inspector
Oh no!
Frederick Jenks,
Disaster
and I've been
already at the
assigned to a
start.
last-minute
How do I...
investiga-
There we go. Okay. Whew. Nearly. Alright. Welcome to Edenton Village. Click the arrows to move around the village. If you see the magnifying glass, try your investigate button to see Jenks investigate. Cool. Alright. We've got the inventory, collected items. If you're at a location where you think you can use a physical item, try and use the item. Okay. So. We've got Kate's driver's license. We've got the fact that she is definitely dead. We've got the map. Alright. So basically, for those of you playing at home with me, aim of this game is we're going to interview a bunch of people, and they're most likely all going to be lying. So you just got to keep your eyes and ears open. And if you spot any lies that I miss, definitely throw them in the chat so that we can push forward. Alright. Maybe we should hit the pub first. Nope, nobody's there. So, do we have... Was it Rebecca that we wanted to talk to first? I think it might have been, you know. So we want to go down left street. want to go... Oh no, Rebecca's pub. Simon and Emma. Ooh, that's the menu. Sorry guys, I'm still super new. Okay, so that is your ideas. Eden Lodge, Simon and Emma. So Simon and Emma are back down this way. Go up the lane. Woods Lane? Yes, Woods Lane. This is a real funky looking game. Alright, Eden Lodge. Here we go. Might as well knock for Simon.
Is it Simon? Yeah. Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating an incident in the village. Could I come in and ask you a few questions, please? Yeah. Thank you.
Detective Jenks. What a funky name. Love it. Alright.
We can just go through here if you want. Emma's working in the front room.
Hi.
This is Inspector James.
Jenks.
What's all this about?
There was a death in the village. Kate Vine, I believe you both knew her.
Yeah. Do you need to speak to both of us?
I'll just speak to Simon first, if that's okay.
Just come through.
This guy already looks shady.
Is it okay in here?
Oh, this will be fine, yeah.
Do you want anything? Water?
No, I won't be long.
Okay.
Okay. So you want to pick a item you want to ask them, click ask. When you see Jenks, ask about it. When you've heard the reply, you'll see a summary. Cool. Okay, so you basically click what you said, click the reply, and then a contradiction will come up. Alright, sounds easy enough. Now we're looking for contradictions. Hey! There we go. Alright. So we've got to find 2 contradictions, put them in the box, and then we nail him. Alright. Let's ask about her death, I think.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting, I think.
Did you see her after the meeting?
No.
How long have you known Kate?
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialise outside Atlas?
No.
How would you describe her? What sort of person was she?
Well, she's talented. She was full of life, you know? Sharp, quite sharp.
Would you say she had any emotional problems?
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware of that?
Well, she would come drunk to meetings sometimes. She would reek of the stuff. I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So, tell me a bit about Atlas.
That was just a business management training program for postgrads.
And you started this after you left college?
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Let's ask about the driver's license.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No. No, I don't think so. Never seen it before.
Okay, cool. Alright, should we visit Emma? We should see if she maybe says something that contradicts everything that old Tommy Boy here has said.
Thank you. Probably be back later. Don't worry, it's only a few questions.
Yeah.
Alright, Emma. What's your story, girl? Give me your alibi.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
It was last Thursday in the college library. I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was her usual self?
Oh, just Kate being Kate. You know, a bit wild.
Wild? What way wild?
Oh, she just used to question everything, you know. Have arguments with the lecturers, things like that.
Lovely.
Kate had a drink problem.
All right, cool.
How noticeable was that?
Well, it wasn't at first, but as the year went on, she'd be drunk in the afternoon. But I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college and when she started her PhD.
All right, let's ask her about the driver's license.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Nobody seems to know about the driver's license. All right. Right, so she appeared her usual self. She definitely had a drinking problem. She was very argumentative, but didn't see Kate very often. But if they didn't see Kate very often, did she attend the seminars or not? Interesting.
That's all for the moment.
Let's see if we can go back to Simon. Right. I should ask how Kate and Simon know each other. The night she died. Where was Emma
back later
the
on, if
night
that's
that
okay.
she died? Did she say? I don't think she did. Can I put a contradiction in there and then visit Simon and ask him about it? Let's see. Alright.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, cool. So it's got to be whatever they say. Doesn't know anything about licenses. But didn't socialize.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Alright, if anybody watching wants me to replay any of the answers, just let me know in the chat. Ah, I see. You can put the two there and it'll tell you. Didn't see Kate very often, but saw her on Thursday. No. Kate appeared her usual self, but Emma doesn't see her very often. Okay, interesting.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Alright, seems like we need to go get some more clues, ladies and gents.
Best to knock
Alright.
on the window for Emma. Simon always answers the front door.
Alright, cool. Alright, let's go around the lodge. Can we see around the lodge? Let's have a look. So we can go this way. Should we see if there's anything where the body was found? Doesn't look to be anything there. Oh, actually, was there a magnifying glass? There is! Oh, amazing.
Looks like a piece of jewellery there, stuck between the boards. Well and truly wedged in.
Okay, so I need something to get that jewellery out. Ah, so I've got to keep an eye out for that. Ah, I wonder if there was the... Lakes Junction. Oh, no, wait. Derp. Back to Junction. Then we want to go Woods Lane. Go to Eden Lodge. And then is there a... Yes, there is. Cool. Alright. Now we're cooking with gas, chat. We're cooking
Still
with...
leaving a bike unlocked. Looks like homebrew equipment. Ah, this might come in handy.
Cool. Alright. Lovely. Let's go get that piece of jewellery. Alright. So we'll go back out to Woods Lane. We're going to go into the woods. We'll go left. Jetty. And then we want to go in here. Screwdriver. Use. Smashed it. Alright. Whew. Ah, hello Cube. How are you, my dude? Welcome to Contradiction.
Forensics had checked the whole area. Obviously not very well.
Alright, what is that? It's like a little pin. Alright, so we want to go right out of the woods. Right. Oop. Maybe not. Back to the lake. We want to go woods entrance. Woods Lane. Eden Lodge. Ah, alright. Let's go for Emma
A few more
first.
questions, if you don't mind.
Alright. What is this?
Ever seen this?
Looks like, that's my old necklace. I gave this to Kate.
So Kate might have been wearing it last Friday.
Yeah, well, perhaps, but I can't see why. She was always buying new things, you know, lots of jewellery, stuff like that. It's meant to be a bird in cage, but the cage's fallen off. I'll show you.
Hang on.
Where did you buy it?
I didn't. Some wanted present.
Secret admirer.
Not so secret.
I see.
That's how it should have looked. It's called a freedom necklace.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, not at all.
So the necklace did belong to Kate. Interesting.
Okay.
I'm starting to wish I'd brought a spare evidence bag.
So, hang on. Didn't see Kate very often, but yeah, Emma gave her a necklace. Interesting.
What's the stack of bottles outside?
Oh, that's all Simon's stuff. You better ask him. I don't know.
Alright, cool. So she doesn't know anything about that. Isn't worth asking Emma about. It's probably not her bike.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, it's Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know the lock's broke.
Oh, I know. I keep telling him to fix it.
God, why is everyone in Murder Mystery so damn shifty? Alright. So apparently that's not a thing. Apparently you give necklaces to strangers. That's always good. I feel like she obviously must know her, but I don't know where the contradiction sits. Because clearly she's giving out stuff to Kate for a reason, you know? I mean, I've never been given a random birdcage necklace. Yet. It could happen. But I feel like if I was to give it away, I would give it to a friend. I wouldn't just be like, here, random alcoholic lady, here is a bird necklace. We'll go see what Simon says.
Thank you.
Hello, Emily. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's see.
You know what this is?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Emma had one like it. Actually, you know what? Kate had one. I remember because I asked her about it one night when we were all out drinking in college. I was probably pretty drunk.
That's what college is all about.
Interesting. The necklace. Okay, so I've already asked him about that. Let's ask him about this.
I noticed a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I make homebrew.
For yourself?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers, except for James over at Farmhouse. I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Do you see James a lot?
No, not really.
For herbs and stuff. Okay.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it. I need to buy a new lock for it, though.
So it's your bike at the moment?
Yeah, yeah. There's no bus service to speak of around here, so it's really the only way to get around.
Interesting. I'm pretty sure that Emma just said that his cousin uses the bike to get to work. But I feel like... Didn't socialise with Kate outside of Atlas, but this mofo just said that they go out drinking. But where's the connection to be made there? Sorry, Yakub. I don't know why Nightbot's always a bit shifty. He's just probably part of this game. Right. Interesting.
Be back later on. If
There's
that's
got to be a
okay.
contradiction between these two. There has to be. Chat, if you're seeing something that I'm not, just please let me know.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Me? No. I don't like beer. I only drink wine. I can't stand spirits either.
Okay. Right. Interesting. All
Thank
right.
you. Probably be back later.
So I think we should reconvene. Call the chief. All right. Where are we staying? The phone. Oh man, it's all the way down there. Oh, you can fast travel. Oh, thank God. Call the chief. Hello, chief. It's me, Jenks. Yes, I'm still wearing that silly hat.
Hello?
Chief?
Yep.
It's Jenks. I've questioned Simon Thompson and Emma Bowman so far. Oh, and I found a pendant by the lake, which turns out to have been Emma's. But Emma gave it to Kate. So, chances are Kate was wearing it the night she drowned.
What does Thompson know about it?
Simon doesn't seem to know much.
I don't trust Thompson. Then again, I don't trust Emma that much either. Try and get a bit of background on them, you know, usual stuff. When did Emma meet Kate? How long have they known each other? How long has Thompson known her? Give me a call back when you've got some more.
Thanks, Chief.
So you would have thought that's what I would have... Yeah, exactly. There's got to be a contradiction somewhere. Alright, let's start with Emma.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Alright. Do-do-do-do. See, it's weird because it's not the... Alright. Didn't see Kate very often. But she gave it to Kate. So that's definitely not a contradiction. Cousin... I feel like I must be on the right track, but I'm just obviously not linking the contradictions.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Right. Let's have a look. Doesn't socialize with Kate outside Atlas. Wore the necklace at college. Hang on, is Atlas college? I don't think it is it? Wait a second. Is there a... Ah, did I just have a eureka moment? Only known her for 3 months. Fucking nailed it.
So how did you know Kate was wearing a freedom necklace 18 months ago?
Finally.
At college.
Well, I knew Kate at college, but I didn't get to know her till we started Atlas.
Right. So you didn't socialise with her at college?
No.
And you didn't socialise with her outside of Atlas?
No.
You didn't see her outside Atlas at all?
No. No. Not at all.
So Simon did know Kate at college, but why would he lie?
Ah,
about that?
finally.
Maybe he knows Kate better than he's willing to admit. 6 o'clock. I wonder if Rebecca's working in the pub tonight.
In the pub. The George and Dragon Hotel. Let's go check. Hello.
A broken window. Recently smashed by the look of it. Might have to ask about that.
So what's that? That's probably just the broken window. Yeah, broken pub window. Oh, this probably was a fight. Oh, okay. We'll go over to the pub. Alright. Let's see who we summon. Ding ding.
Sorry, what can I get you?
Detective Inspector Jenks. Rebecca, is it?
Yeah.
There's been an incident in the village. I'm conducting an investigation. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
Right. Come through.
Thank you.
She does not seem happy to see us. Not at all.
What's it about?
There's been an unexplained death locally. Not sure if you've heard.
The student?
Yes.
Yes, it was dreadful news.
Dreadful.
You're married to Ryan, one of the Atlas leaders, yes?
I suppose I am, yes.
Well, I just wanted to ask a few questions about Kate and Atlas, if that's okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to answer any of them, but sure.
Already, she is useless. Alright, let's ask her. Let's just start small. We'll ask her about the window. Be like, hey, what's the deal with the window?
How did the
Hello,
window
Estian.
get
How you
broken?
doing?
Out round the back.
I don't actually know. Someone said 2 girls were arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
And when was this?
Last Friday, just after we opened, about 6:30. I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot? Arguments?
No, not really. I'm quite strict when it comes to borrowing clients I don't think are suitable.
Okay. I wonder who these 2 girls were that had an argument. Maybe Emma and Kate?
Know anything about Simon Thompson's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew?
Apparently.
No, we do buy from a microbrewery, but we don't usually buy from kitchen breweries.
Alright, calm down.
Do you recognise this?
I've seen students wearing them. It has some sort of meaning, doesn't it? I forget what it is now.
Seen anyone wearing one recently?
That's it.
Not that I can remember.
Alright, so we've asked her about that. She doesn't care for that. She won't care about the bike. The license.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
So you didn't know if Kate had lost it?
No idea.
Interesting.
Did you know Kate?
Not very well. She came in a few times, but she was quite a moody person. You could tell she had problems.
When was the last time you saw her?
Friday. She popped in for a minute.
And when was that?
7ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 on the bar and then left.
What was that for?
A breakage, presumably.
£20? Just for a beer glass?
Well, she was very drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Not that I noticed. But she was a strange girl.
She smashed the window. Clearly she smashed the window. Yes, got it.
So, you said Kate gave you £20 for a breakage, but you didn't have a breakage.
That's right.
Do you think the payment could have been for the broken window? Could it have been Kate who was arguing?
Well, I suppose it could have been, yeah.
Gotcha out.
Could have been Kate, you're probably right, yeah.
But you don't know who she was arguing with.
No, I'm not sure.
I'll ask around.
Well, that's about
Realising Kate had broken the window.
$40 for a window.
Baker
Does that
really
sound
should have
about
worked
right?
that out before now,
I'm not
unless
too sure.
she did. But why would she lie about that?
Right. I'm curious, right, because I think her and Emma had an argument. So I'm not sure if we've maybe exhausted... Hang on. Did she hear two girls fighting? Okay, I think that's done. We've already exhausted that. Haven't seen anyone wearing one recently. Okay, because I think Emma doesn't wear hers because she gave it to Kate. Alright. So I think...
Thank you. Probably be back later.
See ya. I think... Village Hall. Okay. Oop. You cube. You're triggering Nightbot. I'm sorry, dude. Where is Town Hall? Surely it's not Atlas. Post office, phone box, Abbey Farm, Eden Lodge. Edenton Village Hall. Helps when you read the map. You want to go up the path? Let's look around.
Always nice to randomly find a key on the floor.
Okay. Looks like we can keep looking around.
Wow, isn't that interesting?
Is that interesting? Should it be interesting? I mean, he didn't add it to the clues, so I guess it's mainly the key. No. Alright, let's go and question Simon and Emma. Hey Khan, love you too, my dude. Thank you for popping in. Alright, Emma, tell us about this fight.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Was it Cat, UFC? Kate's argument.
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
But you do visit the pub.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm not convinced. Not convinced at all. Saw her in the college library on Thursday, but apparently she was home on Thursday. Oh, okay. Yeah, 100%.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
The pub, a broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
When was that?
I was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
Does that check out? Fair enough. So basically, Estion, there's been a murder, and they were trying to figure out who did it by linking up their statements that you'll see on the screen, and then we find the contradictions and then nail them. And so far, everyone has been pretty shady. Right, so maybe I should go back and ask Rebecca if she's seen Emma at the pub on Thursday. Maybe. Or maybe I'll
That's all
just...
for the moment.
I'll
Thank
quiz Simon while we're here. Alright. I wonder who the silver key is for. What is that Euro spec? Is that for like a car? I don't know. It could be like a bike lock, maybe?
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No, I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
What did you do after the course?
Just went home. Came here. Just came straight back.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Do you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really go to the pub very often. I'm not exactly a pub person.
Hang on. Didn't he say that they... I swear I heard him say something about he's always at the pub getting drinks with his friends. Ha ha ha. Hmm. Keep your eye out, chat. If you see something to do with the pub, let me know. James, the bike... doesn't know anything about the license. So Kate was at the Atlas meeting on Friday. That's fine. It's hard because there's some questions here that I personally would ask, but obviously old Jenks is a bit more vague, I guess. Is vague the word? I don't know. We'll soon find out. All right. Because I know, I swear, I wish I had a time machine. Often seen drunks. Because this is all at Atlas. I feel like the clues are in the phrasing. Okay, we haven't met James yet. We don't care about the pendant yet. Don't worry about the homebrew. Okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
So, it doesn't really matter who the bottles belong to. Necklace is Emma's, but she gave it to Kate. That's fine. Only drinks wine, hates spirits. Knows about the pro... See, because then I'd go to Rebecca and go, oh, do you see Emma around here? Oh, yeah, what does she drink? And then, you know, Rebecca will prattle off whatever she wants to, and then I can get Emma with it later. Yeah, I don't know why that little command isn't working. I think Nightbot's just being a bit of a troll, unfortunately. It's always the way. Always
Okay,
those
that's
kinks
it
in
for
your
now.
first stream.
Thank you.
Alright.
Thank
Let's...
you. Probably be back later.
Wonder what's in the outbuilding. The outbuilding? Hey? The outbuilding. Do you guys see anything on here that says outbuilding? Edenton Hall, Public House, North Road, Woodland. Is that the farm? Oh, so it doesn't look like you can... Quick, someone Google what an outbuilding is. Because it could be anything. All these buildings are outside, game. And I've checked the hall with the key. The key doesn't work. There's nothing... I don't think there was like an outhouse at the lake. No, you just go further into the woods. Yeah, see, there's just nothing really around. And then this is how you get to the hall. But we've already been to the hall. Is there anything... Did we get the... Okay, cool. There's nothing there. This guy moves swiftly. Alright. It's like a barn or separate building. So it must be the farm then. Abbey Farm. Because if you look at Abbey Farm, that would look like some kind of outhouse and or barn. But there's no pin there. Right. So we can head left down West Street, which is what we're down. We can head right up West Street, or we can call the chief. We can't go up to the farm yet. Unless there's... Because it didn't say to check. Yeah, because there's nothing to check here. See, and I can't use the... Oh my god, there was the locked back door. I wonder if that's what the key is for. Bing. Ah. Where are we? Behind the pub. See that little padlock? I said it was maybe for like a... Yes! Alright, cool. Man, these eureka moments don't come quick enough. Okay.
I wonder whose mask this is. Rebecca's or Ryan's?
Okay. That looked like a very funky mask.
It's too dark to tell.
Very funky mask. So I'm guessing I need a torch to get behind there? I don't know. Alright. Let's hit the pub again and see what old Rebecca has to say about the mask. Yeah, right? Especially because when she was asked if she was married, she's like, I suppose I could be married. Alright. Come here, Rebecca. Ding ding.
Questions, please. Thank you.
Yeah, he's got that kind of weird enthusiasm to him, and he's always like, his eyes are so wide. Do you know anything about this weird kinky mask, Rebecca? Hmm?
Do you know what this is?
See?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
So this is Ryan's.
It's to do with one of Ryan's methods on the course.
Go on.
Well, masks allow you to play at being someone different for a while. Students find it quite liberating.
So this would be for a student.
I think that one's Ryan's, but students do wear them, yes.
Interesting. Was there anything else we needed to check with her on? We were going to see if somehow Emma was here. Window's broken at about 6:30. See, if she heard it, I would have asked, oh, do you have any idea who, did you recognize the voices? But clearly that's not something we're going to ask. I wonder. Kate was very drunk. But she's always quick to bar clients. No. Because I'm wondering, what we know about Kate so far is that she's a really kind of aggressive alcoholic. So surely, if she's causing all these problems, the pub wouldn't keep serving her drinks. But I might be just grasping at straws there. Oh yeah, 100%. I've got like some weird Slaneshi cult vibes right now. It's not nice. Not nice at all. Right. Didn't know Kate very well. Last saw Kate last Friday, so I don't really think there's anything here that really helps us out.
Back later.
We'll just go ask Simon and Emma about the mask.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Alright. Give it to me straight, Emma. Why are you wearing cardboard masks?
Ever seen this before?
Nope, I haven't, sorry. I think I'd have remembered it.
Okay. I could see, then maybe we have to come back to this. Because if Ryan says, oh yeah, I run a workshop with, Simon and Emma, and we use these masks, we could then come back and be like, you haven't seen this mask before? Not in any of Ryan's sessions or whatever they call it.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
That's all for the moment, thank you. Alright. Tell me, Simon, is this your mask? Have you seen
Have a look
this
at
before?
This. Know anything about that?
I haven't seen this one, but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
Really?
Well, you have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then you say it with a mask.
And the point is?
Well, it's easier when you have the mask on, isn't it? People are not as afraid to be free about themselves,
What did you find out about Atlas?
Well, it was advertised. Actually, I think I've still got the... This is the advert that was at my college. To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
Can I keep that?
Yeah, go for it.
He's just immediately like, well, I obviously need to start joining Atlas.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Okay.
What do you know about Atlas?
I know that it's a business course. I went with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you?
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so decided it wasn't for me.
Okay, went to a cinema with Simon. Hasn't seen The Mask before. Ah, man, I thought I'd got that one. Okay, so there's a college nearby. So there's the college time, then there's Atlas time, and then there's if they're not at Atlas. Okay. So it looks like Emma knew Kate at college, but Emma doesn't like Atlas. Right. I only went to Atlas once, had been on a similar course before. Because then I would ask her, oh, well, what's the similar course that you've been on? Is it Atlas by chance? Do you wear these stupid cardboard masks? Alright. We'll go
Thank
ask
you. Probably be back later.
all Rebecca about these flyers. Better investigate the woods again. Haven't asked Rebecca. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go to Rebecca before I go traipsing through the woods.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Alright.
What do you know about this?
It's an advertisement. They had it designed by an agency, I think.
And when was that?
Last year sometime.
Okay. Right. Do. Wait. For some reason I thought I'd seen somewhere to do with seeing the mask, but I must just be slowly going mad. That's okay.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
That's fine. We're just going to go walk through some woods. What's the worst that can happen? Okay. We're going to go into the woods. We're going to go further into the woods. I guess we go back to the clearing? Nope. Okay. Well, I'm in the woods and I see nothing. Oh, hello.
I'm a police officer, Detective Inspector Jenks. It's all right, you can carry on if you want to. I'm just going. I'm investigating a death in the village, Kate Vine. There was a death recently.
I knew her.
Well, could I ask you a few questions, please?
Bit dark.
Well, if you give me your name and address, I'll come later on. Where do you live?
House.
And what's your name?
Okay. Weird man. Just casually enjoying the view of a dirty pond. Yeah, he just walks off into the bush with his hookah.
According to the map, Abbey Farm is across the road.
Now we can get to Abbey Farm. Okay. I was expecting you just see him like poking his head out the window like, oh, You can't see me. I'm not here. Should we investigate around the house first? Okay.
Picture frames with black painted glass. Very interesting.
Okay. Hope he doesn't mind. We're just going to steal that mirror. Surely he doesn't need it.
Could I ask you a few more questions, please? Won't take you long. Haven't got much time.
Didn't take me long. Did you just teleport into your house? What kind of witchcraft are you doing, mister? Just walks off into the woods?
Where do you want to sit?
Oh, anywhere's fine. I didn't quite catch your name.
James, sit there.
Thank you, James.
Why are you asking me about Kate Vine?
Routine. You know Simon, don't you? Thompson.
Why, what did he say?
That you all went to college together, you and Kate. Is that right?
Might have done.
Right. Good enough.
Oh, good. This is gonna be photo frames and paint. All right, let's just start from the beginning.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
Can't remember.
How did you know her?
Through Simon. His girlfriend was mates with her. Saw her around college a few times.
Did you socialise with her much?
Nah. She wasn't my type.
This guy's really weird. I'm uncomfortable just sitting here. Ugh. And also, I'm pretty sure he just confirmed that Emma and Kate were friends, just off the cuff there.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No idea.
What do you know about Simon's bike?
What bike?
Tell me
You
about
haven't
the
seen him
bike.
on a bike.
I haven't seen him.
When was the last time you saw him?
About a month ago.
Wait, what? That's a lie, because he gets the homebrew from Simon. Tut. Tut.
Ever seen one of these before? Freedom necklace.
I don't think so.
Okay. So if he knows Emma, I wonder if he knows about the necklace. No. Right, so we've done that one. The homebrew, here we go.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Thompson's tar? Yeah, I've tried it.
Did he sell it?
Well, not to me, not for money anyway. We used to trade stuff.
What did you trade?
I make a nice herbal tea as it happens. Him and his girlfriend were into it.
What was his beer like?
Lethal.
Strong?
No worries,
Keep your eyes
Estian.
out.
Thank you for coming. See you later. Right. So, I feel like... Bang. Ooh, where was... Oh, come on.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub?
Yeah,
Don't go to
herbal
the pub.
tea.
You've never been to the pub.
Didn't say that. Been to the pub, but not for about 2 months, 3 months.
I mean, when you've got homebrew and herbal tea, you just don't need to use the pub anymore.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No.
Man, this guy's really uncooperative.
Ever seen this before?
No, should I have?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Ever seen one of these?
Seen them around college.
What do you know about it?
Not much. It's a business course. Ask Simon, he's on it.
You wouldn't be interested in that sort of thing. And you haven't discussed it with Simon?
Not really. Business doesn't interest me.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a lot interests you.
Now, what's all this stuff in the workshop? Paint and stencils and things like that?
Just a little sideline of mine.
Oh, you do picture framing?
They're black mirrors. Scrying mirrors.
Now, what's a scrying mirror?
Show you one if you want.
This three gets a gun or a knife and it's like, oh, bam!
Scrying goes back centuries. The ancient Persians did it. This country pagans still practice it. The fortune tellers pretend to do it. That's what the crystal ball's all about. It's all scrying. Mirror's just one way of doing it.
But what is scrying?
Depends who you are. People do it for different reasons.
What sort of reasons?
Exploring your mind, clearing your mind, communicating with the dead.
Is that what you use them for, James? Communicating with the dead?
And they make them for other people these days.
And there's a market for these, is there?
Lots of people want to talk to the dead, even if they don't believe in it.
Do you make a profit on them?
I don't do it for the money.
How very charitable of you. Can I keep this?
Keep it.
Thank you.
Okie dokie.
Black mirrors and hookah pipes. I wonder what else James is into.
Okay. So I should go and ask the other two how they got... I'm going to say how they got the mirror, but
be back later.
I'm assuming that they've got a mirror. Yeah, cool. Alright. So, let's do this by process of elimination. We'll hit Rebecca and then Simon and Emma. In that order. Do. Ding ding, Becky.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Hey Rebecca, do you like talking to the dead?
Have you seen one of these before?
Is it meant to be black like that?
I think so.
No.
Well, that was quick.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Alright.
A couple more questions, if that's okay. Have you seen one of these before?
Is that from James?
Now, what do you know about James?
That he's creepy. He was selling them last Friday at the market. There's a market every week type thing. And I usually go there for lunch.
So you wouldn't buy one of these?
No, I wouldn't. But Kate would.
Was she into this sort of thing?
No, I don't think so. She bought one, and I went round to her flat to try it out. You're meant to see ghosts or spirits or something. It doesn't work.
How do you use it?
You're just meant to stare into it. Shall I show you?
Go ahead.
Okay, so you just stare like this, and then you see.
See what?
Sorry. Look, you're meant to see a ghost or something. Look, it doesn't work. Didn't work, so.
That was really suspicious.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Alright.
Ever seen one of these?
Yeah, that's one of James's. He's into like New Age stuff, mysticism, magic spells, that sort of thing. He's nuts, though. I mean, he thinks the government are tracking him or something.
Why would he think that?
Well, I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Alright. So I think we've asked all the questions. Right, anybody seeing any contradictions? At the moment, everyone's just playing it rather safe. There's definitely a connection between James and Simon that we can't call them out on yet. Because we know that Simon trades his homebrew for James's magic herbs. But yet we can't call either of them out on it yet. Alrighty.
Okay, that's it for now.
Just gonna see what
Thank
the
you.
old light bulb is coming up with. Doo-doo-doo. Call the chief. Alright, cool. Masks and mirrors and magic, oh my.
Chief, me again. A few things have come up. I met someone called James Wilson. Bit of a dropout into witchcraft, magic, occult things. Makes scrying mirrors.
Legs and crying mirrors.
Scrying, Chief. It's an occult thing. Black painted glass. You're meant to stare into it until you see ghosts or something. Emma Bowman knew about it. They all know each other from college. Emma said he was selling these mirrors last Friday at the local market.
What was he doing Friday night?
I'm not sure. Said he couldn't remember the last time he saw Kate. Lives on his own, so I doubt he has an alibi, but I don't see any motive yet.
Well, look harder and double check where everyone was Friday night.
Right. Thanks, Chief.
Alright, so it looks like we're going down and collecting some alibis. There must be a contradiction somewhere. Yeah, I reckon there is. Right. Ring, ring. Alright, remember guys,
Questions, please.
we're looking to figure out what they were doing on Friday night. What about the... Okay, so on Friday, he was selling the mirrors. Is there a way we can catch him out on that? There might be, you know. But I don't see anywhere here for us to book him for that. No, I'm not seeing any... Doesn't recognize the necklace, doesn't worry about that. Okay, so last saw Simon a month ago. Ah, hang on. Can't remember the last time he saw Kate, but he sold Kate a mirror. Okay. We might have him here. We just got to figure out which way we're going to put this together. So, knew Kate through Simon's girlfriend, but... See, there's not a made Kate a mirror. Oh, this is gonna bug me for ages. No. Ah, that's...
Thank you.
It's gonna bug me forever, because that has to be one. He must have given Kate a mirror for her and Emma to try. I don't think we can do much up here again. No. Right. Go to the pub. And then Emma and
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Kate were at the pub having their argument on Friday. Okay, so Kate was in the pub on Friday at 7. But didn't see who Kate was with. But she's pretty... No, can't bring that conclusion together. What are we thinking, chat? Anything huge going on? Hasn't seen anyone wearing one recently. Ah, bugger. Because she obviously saw Kate. I was wondering if she would have seen the necklace. It's unlikely Rebecca would know about the bike. I want to talk to this Ryan guy because he seems pretty shifty.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Let's try the other two. Yeah. Part of me is thinking that it's like one of those group efforts, like each of them are somewhat responsible for her accident. And it obviously all sparked off after this big fight happened. So James was selling mirrors at the local market last Friday. Hang on. Ah, there isn't a... Knew Kate bought a black mirror. Didn't see Kate very often. Yeah, 100%. Like the mirrors and the masks, it's just like screaming weird Atlas cult to me. This is the one thing that just doesn't quite... Right. When did she say she did the scrying mirror? It doesn't say. It's hard because the contradictions are only for the said person. Because obviously we know James was selling them last Friday, but we can't use this line to go to James, hey, we know where you were on Friday, what were you doing? Right. Because this is all at college, and I think the college stuff we've kind of run dry. keeps telling Simon to fix the watch. Simon uses the bike to get to work. Bottles belong to Simon. It's a freedom necklace. Kate always bought lots of new jewelry. So this has got to be one. She doesn't see Kate very often, apparently. But they were best friends and they used to go to the pub. Oh, hang on. Yes!
So, you went home to see your parents on Thursday night, that right?
Yes.
But you said you saw James at the market on Friday.
No, I went to see my parents on Friday night.
What time did you go on Friday?
8 or 9.
And you didn't see Kate at all on Friday?
No.
You're not a very good liar, Emma.
Okay. I saw Kate.
We had a fight and I killed her.
At the pub we were arguing.
Yes.
Go on. What were you arguing about?
I'd lent her £50 because she was desperate, and we were just arguing. It didn't really bother me. She just didn't have it.
And Kate broke the window?
Yes. She did things like that when she was angry.
Smash things?
Yes.
So it was Emma arguing with Kate, but why didn't she want to admit it? In case it gave her a motive? Or something else?
Okay, because then this has now brought up the issue of, so Rebecca always bars her customers, apparently, you know, like kicks them out or is pretty rough with them or whatever you want to say. But yet, Kate was always smashing stuff. That's very, very interesting. But I'm not sure how we can then go back to Rebecca and drill her for it. Why did she lend the money to Kate? Knows Rebecca quite well, / went to pub after college. Now, do we have anything in here? Knew Kate had bought a mirror. I wonder if that was for the 50 quid? Where's the argument? No, okay, so it's... Yeah, man, this has got me stumped.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
It's like... Might have to go and put my thinking hat on behind me and see if that helps, but it probably wouldn't. I probably just look like a fool. Alright. Simon. Simon. What aren't you telling me, good sir? Let's have a look. Doesn't recognize the particular mask. Masks are used during Atlas seminars. Okay, Kate's argument. Went straight home after Atlas last Friday. Claims he hardly visits the pub. Oh, what was that about the Atlas meeting? Where was that? Went straight home after Atlas last Friday. But did he say that he last saw her? At the Atlas meeting. Okay, so that's... Yeah, that's pretty straight on. But doesn't socialize with Kate outside Atlas. Kate often seemed drunk at Atlas. Knew Kate at college, but they didn't socialize. Right. Perhaps he hardly visits the pub. Right,
Be
I
back
wonder
later on if that's okay.
if we've got any more tips. Oh, call the chief, God. Constantly calling the chief. Are you there, chief? It's me.
Hello, Jenks?
Yeah, Chief, I had a confession from Emma Bowman. It turns out she was arguing with Kate last Friday outside the pub. Kate broke the window. That's what the money was for.
What were they arguing about?
Money. Emma says she'd lent some to Kate, but Kate hadn't paid it back.
So Kate had money problems, so she broke a window and then paid Rebecca back for it. Something doesn't add up there, Jenks.
It doesn't make sense, does it?
No. Call me back when you know some more.
Okay. Speak later, Chief.
Bye.
Right. Yeah. There must be a contradiction somewhere. I wonder if... You can't hit the post office. Brandon House. Hello. What's behind here? Nothing. There must be something at the pub that we're missing. Or maybe Rebecca's just being shady and we just need to shake her down a bit. Do the old good jank, bad
A few more
jank routine.
questions, if you don't mind.
Alright. What have we got here? Kate broke the window during an argument. We know that. At 6:30, but she says that she saw her at 7? No. What are we thinking, chat? Are we seeing any connections that I'm missing? Has seen students wearing the necklace, thinks it has meaning. It's got to be something to do with this window. Taped over to the window to make it safer. That's not... That's fine. During an argument, was that the last time? Oh, man. Alright.
Thank you. Probably be back
We're
later.
backing out. We're going... There's a contradiction somewhere. We have to find it.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
So, on Friday at, we'll say 7, Kate and Emma had a fight, which resulted in the window. It was about money.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
We need to find the contradiction to do with where and why that money was taken. Okay, so that's pub Monday night. But she was there. Okay, so we've already done that. Last saw Kate on Friday, not Thursday. Yeah, cool. So we've cleared that up. So if she appeared her usual self, why was she being weird about money? Hasn't seen the mask. Kate's argument. So Kate needed the money, but what did she need the money for? Wasn't for beer. It must have been for that mirror. Okay.
Thank you. Probably
Let's try
be back later.
James. Oh, bloody hell. This is hard. So tricky. Because you know in your head what, you know, what has to happen. But because you've got to choose the specific links,
Questions, please. Thank you.
if you don't get the 2 links right, then that doesn't work. Okay. Can't remember the last time he saw Kate. It was with one of these mirrors. Although I think it's hard because it doesn't say he made a mirror for Kate. So she borrowed 50 quid from Emma. She used 20 quid to pay for the window, which then left her with 30 quid for something else. I mean, I don't know why you'd spend $60 on a mirror, but I don't know. This chick be crazy. This chick be crazy. Knew Kate through Simon's girlfriend, Emma. No, just grasping at straws at this point. Right, doesn't know anything about the argument because he wasn't there. He was at the shop selling his mirrors on the Friday, so that checks out. Can't remember the last time he saw Kate. Had to be something to do with... Ah, so that would have been before... No. So she got the mirror before the night that she died.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
What items have we got? Right, so we've got death, driver's license, the bicycle, screwdriver, dropped silver key, box file bottles, pendants, necklaces, his homebrew, silver key. Oh, you can actually check them all here. Okay. So that makes sense. So we know the date. Can't remember when he last saw Kate. Last saw Kate on Friday, not Thursday. Appeared her usual self. Simon. Last saw Kate at the Atlas meeting on Friday. Didn't socialise with Kate. Kate often seen drunk. Knew Kate at college. We don't need to ask anyone about that. hang on. If she had no money, why is she buying jewelry? Okay. Oh, thank God. We might actually have something here, guys.
Things, please.
Alright. Bought lots of new jewelry. Yes!
So you lent money to Kate because she was desperate, but she bought loads of jewellery and things. So why were you lending her money?
Well, no, it's because,
It wasn't about money, was it, Emma?
No.
Go on. What was it really about?
Yeah, go on, Emma.
We were arguing because she was going to blackmail Ryan, the guy from Atlas, over an affair he was having and then tell his wife if he didn't give her the money.
Ryan's affair with Kate?
No, I don't know. I think he was having an affair with another student and Kate found out.
And why were you involved?
Because I didn't really agree with it. I didn't agree with what she was doing, even if he did have an affair.
Were you friends with Ryan?
No, I'd never met him.
You just thought Kate was wrong?
Yeah.
Not sure about this. Emma's either on a moral crusade, or there's another reason she was worried about Kate blackmailing Ryan.
Because... there's something about Atlas that's...
Be back later on, if that's okay.
dangerous. And by blackmailing Ryan, it would put Kate in danger, which it did, and now she's dead. Cool. Oh, I wonder if this is where we're going to go meet Head Honcho. Go meet this Ryan character. Hello, Chief. It's me, Jenks, with the funny hat. This town is crazy.
Is it Jenks by any chance?
Yes, Chief.
Surprise, surprise.
More news. Turns out the argument between Emma and Kate wasn't about money. Apparently, Kate was going to blackmail Ryan Rand because she had information that Ryan was having an affair with a student. Emma was trying to talk her out of it.
How did Emma find out about it?
Well, they were friends, so I presume Kate just told her.
Policemen don't presume, Jenks. They find out. If Emma was trying to talk her out of it, she must have had a reason. There's something missing, Jenks. Find out what Emma had to do with it.
Okay, thanks, Chief.
Bye-bye.
Alright. Yep, alright. Figured as much. I wonder if we can talk to Rebecca. I don't think it gave us the clue of the affair. No. Maybe we should just go back to Emma then. Chief seems pretty insistent that we go and drill Emma about what's going on.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Alright. Kate's argument. Alright, so we don't need that. I'll just clear it out. Has never met Ryan, but went to an Atlas cinema. Aha!
You said you went to an Atlas meeting with Simon.
Yes.
That's interesting, because I happen to know that Ryan is the main lecturer at Atlas. But you say you never met him.
Gotcha.
Why did you say you don't know him?
Okay, I need to tell you something. I just need to make sure Simon doesn't find out.
I won't be telling Simon anything he doesn't have to hear.
And you can't tell Rebecca either.
Go on.
Okay, so the affair that happened was between Ryan and I. I was having the affair, and Kate knew.
Oh, that's
So
so
Kate was
spicy.
blackmailing both of you.
No, she didn't care about me. It was part of the course, you see, having to take all these risks. She thought it was funny to turn her back on Ryan. She thought I wouldn't care.
But you did.
Yes, I was already with Simon
Yeah.
when Ryan and I...
Wow.
You know, and I didn't want Simon finding out, and Kate thought that he wouldn't, but I didn't want her risking it. And then if Rebecca found out, then Simon would definitely have found out, and then it would have blown up, and it would have just been a big mess.
And so you just argued and what?
Well, she just stormed off and broke a window.
And that was it? You didn't see her again that night?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I promise.
Ho, ho, ho. This chick. Wow.
7 o'clock. So, Ryan's a bit of Lothario, is he? I think it's time I met this Ryan Rand face to face.
Paul and Ryan Rand. Right. Ah. Hello? What? That's his house there, isn't it? Paul and Ryan Rand, it says there. What? Or are we talking about his office in Atlas? This place looks nice and clean.
Ryan was interviewed in the lounge, according to the report. That must be his office.
I'm going to try the door on the right. No. I was hoping there was something we could find in here before we talk to him, but clearly not. That's fine. Right, to the lounge.
Ryan!
Yes?
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm conducting an investigation in the area. Wouldn't mind asking you a few questions. Is that all right?
Come in, Inspector.
Thank you.
He does not seem happy to see us.
Drink, Inspector.
I'd better not, eh?
So you wanted to speak to me?
I believe that Kate Vine was a student at Atlas.
Kate Vine? Well, yes, she was. All of this has been thoroughly investigated, Inspector. It was suicide.
Well, we have reason to believe there may be rather more to it than that.
Really? Well, then, in that case, I'd be prepared to assist in any way possible.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
This guy's so shady. Alright. Let's start from the top.
I believe the last time you saw Kate Vine was at the pub last Friday. Then you came straight back with some of the students. Is that right?
Yes, I like to have a glass of port or two after a long day, and benefits of being married to the landlady.
How did she seem that night?
The landlady?
Kate.
Oh, Kate. Well, she was her usual self, drunk.
That was usual.
It was for her, yes. I mean, it didn't impair her ability, though. She was a very bright star, lots of potential, very enthusiastic.
So she seemed to be enjoying the course?
Well, as far as anybody could tell, yes.
When did you first meet her?
When she joined about 3 months ago.
And you hadn't met her before then?
No.
So you didn't suspect there was anything wrong?
Well, do you mean, did I expect her to drown herself? Of course I didn't inspect her. It was quite a shock. Nobody expected that.
Okie dokie.
Have you seen this before?
Psh, not that I recall.
You don't know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No, I've never seen it before, sorry.
Interesting.
Does Simon Thompson ride a bike, do you know?
I think so, yes. I think he drives as well, but I might be mistaken.
Okie dokie. I don't need to ask about you.
Know what this is?
Yes. It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol that we use on the course. It's supposed to represent freedom from the chains of your ancestry.
Have you ever bought one of these?
I haven't, but I've seen the students wearing them.
Interesting.
Have you tried Simon's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew? No, I haven't had the pleasure, sorry.
Broken pub window.
What do you know about the broken window at the back of the pub?
Oh, Rebecca told me about it. I don't know how it got smashed, though. I told her to tape over it. We can't have anybody cutting themselves. You have to be very health and safety conscious these days.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Do you know anything about an argument in the pub last Friday?
What time?
I believe it wasn't long after the pub opened.
No. I usually leave for the manor house about 6. I start preparations around 6:30. I like to get a head start.
Interesting. I'm pretty sure he said that he went to the pub for a drink with the others.
Can you tell me about this?
Haven't seen that for a while. We had a friend who used to make them for us for the course. He passed away last year.
What does the symbol mean?
It's borrowed from paganism. It's the symbol of the triple goddess. The mother, maiden, and crone, represented by the waxing and waning of the moon. It's an ancient symbol. It predates Christianity. Some people say that it dates back to Paleolithic times.
And is that relevant to the course?
Well, no. I mean, it's a symbol we dabbled with, but it's not particularly relevant. We don't use it on the course, no.
Interesting, because I've been told that you use these masks a fair bit.
Tell me about this.
It's the first one we ever had made. We had it designed by an agency after we'd spent weeks trying to find a name for this place.
It took you weeks?
Don't be like that, Inspector. I thought it was a rather grand name. Actually, if I'm being honest, I plucked it out of thin air one night in the George while I was having a few gin and tonics. Well, actually, somebody left a book and I stole it.
Okay.
Have you seen one of these before?
I believe that looks like a scrying mirror to me.
You have seen one before?
Well, I used to have one myself, actually, along with lots of other bits and pieces of that nature. Silly things, you know.
Really?
Yes, when I was in my teenage years, I had quite an obsession with that kind of thing. I was a very somber child, and well, not that you could tell, always playing fantasy games, reading books about that kind of malarkey, you know.
What sort of books did you read?
Well, books on black magic, not the chocolates, witchcraft, satanic rituals, that kind of thing. I grew out of it, of course.
But you're not into that sort of thing now.
Of course I'm not. I mean, I don't need to believe in the supernatural, Inspector. The natural world is far more interesting. Don't you think so?
I don't believe that at all. Holy crap, this guy is so dodgy. Okay. Wait, so when does Atlas start? That must be super late in the day. Doesn't believe in the supernatural now. Hasn't tried the homebrew. Okay. Unlock the bike. The bike, I think, is a bit of a... friend who died last year. Interesting. Doesn't believe in the supernatural. Doesn't know about the argument in the pub. But I swear he said he was at the pub. This is hard because I can't bring up the affair. That would probably be a really big smoking gun for him. But it doesn't look like. Oh, what about the poster? Oh, no, there's no funky symbols on there. Although the eyes on it seem rather occulty. But it's given to him by Simon. First met Kate 3 months ago at Atlas. Hadn't expected any emotional problems. Kate was drunk at the meeting last Friday. Surely if she's drunk all the time, that means that something funky's going on. Alright, I'm just going to make sure that no light bulbs are going off. Better see something. Okay, cool. So there's definitely something that Simon's... Oh no, Simon again. Whoops.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Sorry, sir.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Yeah, better see Simon again. Oh, Simon. Hello, dear boy. What are you hiding?
There you go. Come on. Cute. Smells nice. What is that?
Chili pork.
I have no idea you were a cook.
Oh, no, I used to be more into it. No, I don't do it so much. Used to grow my own herbs and everything.
Not here.
No, at the farmhouse where I used to live.
Where was that?
That's where James lives. Yeah, we used to share a house together. The farmer used to let us use a corner of his greenhouse to grow stuff.
I didn't know you knew James that well.
Well, didn't really get on.
Where are the greenhouses?
But it's just through the farmyard at the back.
Interesting.
Okay. That's a pretty crazy bombshell. So does that mean they're hinting that there's a contradiction here? Although I don't see anything to say I have lived with James. Just it's all about masks and the argument, the broken window.
Thank you. Probably
So I
be
wonder
back
if
later.
that's just for the cinematic's sake. Let's have a look. Yeah, so we go there, say hello, and now we're going to go to the greenhouse out the back of the farm. Cool. Lot of traveling. Lot of traveling.
Simon mentioned another greenhouse on the farm. Must be up the hill over there.
This doesn't look suspicious at all. Okay.
I wonder if James knows this is here. Don't know what it is, but be interesting to see what he says about it.
A suspicious packet of dried leaves. Alright, cool. So I bet you this is going to tie into that herbal tea. Back down the steps. Back down the stairs. Into James's house.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Alright. Tell me.
Could you tell me what these are, please? I found them in the greenhouse.
Been snooping around on the farm, have we?
It's called investigating, James.
Yeah. Just mint. Mint leaves. For cooking.
Yeah, I heard you were a bit of a budding chef.
Dabble a bit. Won a few competitions.
Very impressive. So you normally just leave packets of mint lying around?
Must have dropped it.
Ah, bugger. I thought we had him there. I guess you could make a mint tea, can't you? Alright, so
That's
maybe
all for the moment, thank you.
I need to go and question Simon. Be like, hey bro, do you want some mint? Yeah, cool. God. I don't know why either of these will know what... You know, it's going to be either Simon or Emma, maybe.
A few more questions, please.
Becky.
Do you know what these are?
Oh, magic mint. Where did you find this?
Magic mint.
Salvia divinorum. I used to grow it years ago. It makes you trip.
In what way?
It's a hallucinogenic and legal. Quite a dangerous combination, really.
Do you use it?
What?
Me? No. No, I don't even take medicines. I like to stay pure.
Magic
I didn't
mint.
expect Rebecca to know about growing drugs.
Neither.
She claims not to use them herself, but I'm not so sure.
Okay,
Be back
cool.
later on, if that's okay.
Magic mint. What a name. Alright. So it's like Simon loves himself a bit of magic mint.
I'll ask you a couple more things, please. Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Yeah, I've heard of it. It's a drug, isn't it?
Yeah. Hallucinogenic drug. Ever tried it?
No, I've never taken any illegal substances.
Thank you. Probably be back
Okay.
later. Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Salvia divinorum.
Magic mint. Same thing.
Oh yeah, you mean the drug? Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, ever tried it?
Like once or twice, yeah. But it's not really my sort of thing. It messes with your brain. I've never tried any other drugs either. Nothing like that. Nothing hallucinogenic.
Yeah, right. Salvia divinorum, boys. Apparently you can find packets at your local flowery. If you want some magic mint, welcome back, Estian. Right. So. Where are we? Oh, so we asked them about the drug and the dry leaves. Okay.
Know what these are?
No. Look a bit like sage leaves.
Haven't seen them before, though.
Not at all, no.
Well. Okay. So. Oh no, it won't let me. It won't let me select any options, chat. What's going on? No, I want to call him out because he says that he's tried it a few times but doesn't know what the leaves are, which are the magic mint.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
All right, Emma, give it to me
You know
straight.
what these are, by any chance?
No. Sorry. I don't know anything about plants or things like that, but you should ask Rebecca. She used to live on a farm. She'd know.
Right. Oh, I'm so triggered. Why can I not select these options for contradictions? Whoa!
Thank you.
All right.
Probably be back later.
That's okay. Stay calm. Man, that's be the perfect time too, because I bloody find. Better try the woods again. James and Ryan. Right, let's try and see if we can get this to
A few more
work.
questions, if you don't mind.
Has tried it a few times. Hasn't seen the leaves before. Oh, really? Ah, I swore we could have grabbed him with that, because he knows what it is, but he's denying that he knows what these are. I don't know. Simon's Homebrew. Okay.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Right, so apparently... Oh, we're going into the woods again. Lovely. Better try the woods again. James and Ryan. Okay, so let's go James, Woods, Ryan. Alright, ring the bell.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Ding-a-ling. Magic Mint Man.
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum, James?
Was that skin cream?
It's not a skin cream, no. It's a plant.
Really? Don't know much about plants.
So you've never heard of Salvia?
No.
Dude, I'm pretty sure that's what he's smoking in that hooker of his. How do we catch him on this? Or
Be
maybe
back later on, if that's okay.
maybe we have to wait for it to say there is a contradiction somewhere. Right. Oh, we're going into the woods again. Okay. Are we going back down here? Oh, we are. Okay. Hello.
What are you? Private eye?
No, I'm a police inspector.
Who are you looking for?
I'm investigating a death in the village.
That student, then. They did one last year, too. Same place.
Did what?
Drowned a student. Ask that psycho about it. He runs that business cult thing up at the big house. Bunch of nut jobs.
Hey, what was the student's name?
Liam... something? Or sod?
Thank you, drunk Deus Ex Machina man.
His reputation precedes them. I think I might call the station. Find out a bit more about this Liam.
Okay, cool.
Hello, DCI Jones speaking.
Mike, it's Jenks.
Ah, Jenks, I thought you'd clocked off tonight.
Yeah, the chief's put me on a case tonight, the Edenton girl.
Friday night, you poor sod. I thought that was sorted out anyway.
I wish it was. Listen, are you near a computer?
I can't be. Yeah, go on.
Do you know anything about a death last year? Someone called Liam in Edenton Village?
Don't remember it. Hang on, let's have a look. Edenton Village. Yeah, Liam Rogers. Says suicide last year.
Suicide?
Hang on, 2 suicides in 2 years, both on Edenton. Only you've got your work cut out, Jenksy.
Yeah, don't I know it?
Jenksy, hoi.
Good luck with that. See you Monday.
Thanks, Mike.
Well, well, well. The plot thickens. Let's see if Ryan's in his office.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Alright, let's start off with the dry leaves. We'll ease him
Do you
into
know
it.
what this is?
Looks like chopped tea bags to me. What is it?
I just thought you might know.
I don't know anything about plants, Inspector. What you should do is ask Rebecca. She knows far more about these things than I do. Messy things, growing things.
Killing things.
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
No. What is it?
It's a hallucinogenic plant, a legal one, at least for the moment.
I've no interest in drugs, Inspector. My job. That's the only drug I need. As trite as that may sound.
Do you know any students who may have used hallucinogens?
No. My students aren't interested in that kind of thing. Besides, no one is allowed drugs or alcohol onto the site. I don't think anyone has ever brought drugs to Atlas.
Do you have any medicines on site at all?
No, we're not allowed. Insurance purposes.
Interesting. So they can come to Atlas bloody absolutely plastered and high out of their mind. But that's fine. Alright, cool. Liam, alright.
What can you tell me about Liam?
Oh, Liam. You mean the boy who committed very unfortunate sin?
Did you know him?
Oh, yes. Well, I say know him. I met him in the pub. Seemed very happy sort of person. Well, I say he seemed happy. He can't have been, can he?
Interesting.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Right. Someone knows more about Liam than they're letting on. I wonder if it's one of the boys.
A few more questions, please. Thank you. What do you know about Liam?
Liam?
Local lad. Took his life.
Oh, that Liam! Yeah, I heard about him.
But you didn't know?
No, I know he went to college, but didn't really know him. It's sad, though.
Okie dokie.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I bet there's going to be some crazy plot twist where it's like Liam is the one who originally gave the necklace to Emma and la la la.
What do you know about a student called Liam? Committed suicide last year.
Only that I didn't know really well.
Okay. They don't really want to talk about that.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Right, let's go Rebecca. So apparently he used to frequent the pub, so surely Rebecca has to know of him.
Ask you a couple more things, please. What do you know about Liam?
You mean Liam who took his life? He used to play in a band, Black Rock or something? No, Black Stone. Very gothic. I used to let them play in here sometimes at the weekends. They were quite good.
Did you know there was anything wrong? I mean, why he might have...
No, I didn't know him very well.
Interesting.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
And then we'll go hook up James.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. Did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam who died.
Wow.
You mean Liam who killed himself?
Yeah.
He was in my year, on a different course.
What course was Liam on?
Can't remember, not mine.
What was yours?
Plant science. First time I knew about Liam was when he killed himself.
Right, so you didn't meet him?
No.
Wait, didn't he say he knew nothing about plants? But yet he just He's got a degree in plant science.
Aha.
Okay.
So, your degree is in plant science, but you don't seem to know anything about plants.
Well, I've still got a lot to learn.
So you're still saying you've never heard of salvia?
Didn't say that.
So you have.
Maybe.
And you do grow it.
Yeah, it's legal. Why not?
What do you do with it?
I use it for explorative purposes, meditation.
And does this involve anybody else?
Why?
Do you sell it or give it to anybody else? Sure.
Yeah, it's just for me, nobody else.
And that's the only drug you grow, is it?
Feel free to go and look if you want.
It's okay, I'll look later. The only drug he grows? Not sure I believe that, James. Then again, would someone growing illegal drugs bother growing a legal one?
Gotcha.
When you say herbal tea, do you mean salvia?
Probably.
So you traded salvia tea with Simon for his homebrew.
So?
So why did you say you didn't give salvia to anybody else? Did you give it to anybody else? How many people did you give it to? Did you give it to Kate?
No.
How about Liam?
I didn't have anything to do with him dying, if that's what you mean.
So you did give him salvia?
Yes, I gave him salvia because he asked for it, but that's not what killed him.
Well, he committed suicide, James, because of psychological issues that probably weren't helped by him trying hallucinogenic drugs.
He didn't commit suicide. You don't know anything about him. You don't know what happened.
Okay, so what happened then?
Do you even know about Third Eye?
Go on.
What
You don't know about Third Eye.
What is happening right now?
You don't know about Third Eye. You know nothing about Liam's death. I mean, forget salvia.
Fine, tell me then.
Third Eye was a cult. We had our very own psycho cult operating right here from our village hall. And I got rid of them, single-handed. I'm the one who got rid of Third Eye. Did they tell you that at the station?
Okay, start again. They were what?
You don't know anything, do you? Look. They were reeling in students, pretending to be some sort of happy life course, you know. We can make your life better sort of crap. Then they were putting everyone through this brainwashing program to make them compliant, and selling them on. It's all there.
What do you mean, selling them on?
Selling them. Objects, commodities.
To who?
To anyone who could afford them. Top politicians, famous celebrities, wealthy businessmen, you name it.
What for?
You don't get it, do you?
Yeah, right.
Third Eye were making and selling slaves. They were black market slave traders. They were wiping people's personalities using ECT, brainwashing, cocktails of hard drugs, deliberately turning them into perfect slaves. You know how much slaves are worth on the black market?
What
these
is
days?
happening right now?
Millions. And I'm talking per slave. That's why anyone who stood up to them and threatened to go public like Liam was just killed off. They didn't give it down.
So you're saying Liam was murdered by Third Eye?
Exactly what I'm saying. So I started looking into it. They were all saying it was suicide, but there's no way.
So, did you ever actually meet Liam?
I found out about him.
And how did you find out about all this other stuff?
It's obvious, you can tell. I met some of the students. You could see straight away there was something wrong. They were like zombies. And I can tell when someone's got ECT damage or when they've been through mind conditioning. It's just obvious. The US military used all these techniques back in the 50s. It's all documented, you can read about it. They showed all the same signs.
So, did you ever actually go to a meeting?
No, but I knew what went on.
How?
From what people said who'd been through it.
Okay, so do you know anyone I could speak to who did go through it?
Well, no. Look, it doesn't matter. Why did they close down if it wasn't true? They just closed down and disappeared overnight after I put all the flyers up. Bit of a coincidence.
But that was just after Liam died.
Yeah,
And do you think that had anything to do with it?
maybe, but it was the flyers that forced them to close.
Okay. Do you mind if I keep this?
Yeah, you investigate it. It'll all come out. Third Eye definitely killed Liam.
I believe him, to be
Well,
honest.
that was a lot to take in. Does James really believe all this stuff?
This is the first I've heard about Third Eye. Question is, what's their connection with Atlas, if there is one?
Okay, hang on. He said something before that kind of triggered a... Okay. Something about him talking to Simon about... Okay. Hasn't discussed the course with Simon. Okay, so I don't think we've made the connection that Atlas is the third eye, which I'm pretty sure all the evidence is there. Right.
Be back later on if that's okay.
Wow. Okay. I'm thinking we... So... Simon and Emma are probably okay to talk about it with. So I reckon we go Emma, Simon, Rebecca, Ryan.
Ask about a few more things,
Only because
please.
I'm not sure if you talk to someone about it beforehand, they'll, you know, there's like a chain reaction of events. You got to get things in a specific order. I don't know.
Have you seen this?
Yeah. It was all over college last year. James made it. Idiot.
So you don't agree with what I'm saying?
No, I don't agree with anything James says. He's absolutely crazy. He thinks that the government has been controlled by aliens, that we're all bugged. He's nuts.
Okay. Saw the flyer while at college last year.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I know one thing. If that he makes a connection between the third eye and the fact that Atlas has the masks that are the exact same symbol, that's probably a contradiction coming up.
Before.
Oh, is this the thing that James did? Yeah, I've heard of it.
What do you know about all this? A third eye, I think they were called?
I don't really know anything about it. I mean, I've heard about Liam's death, but all I know about Three Eyes or whatever is on this flyer.
So you hadn't heard about Third Eye?
No, sorry.
Okay.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Oh, hang on, he's not there. Rebecca's house. Rebecca's pub, I should say. Man, the plot thickens. This is insane. Wow.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Absolutely mental.
Have you seen this before?
Don't take any notice of that.
Why?
James Wilson is a fantasist. He spends his time pretending to cast spells in the woods. He's not exactly a stable person. And, I heard that he was involved with growing cannabis.
Really?
Well, don't quote me on that.
So you don't think there's any truth at all to this?
None at all.
Because she's in on it.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I'm kind of curious as to what the light bulb says. Checking the woods again. Holy crap. Okay. Well, I want to do Atlas first before I go walking through the woods. Go to the atrium. He's in his lounge.
A few more questions, please.
Alright. Give it to me straight, Ryan. Tell me about the cult.
What do you know about this?
Not much.
So you've never seen this before? You don't know anything about Third Eye?
Well, I don't remember seeing it now.
You don't recognize any of the symbols on it?
No, sorry.
Oh dear. Ryan. You damned fool.
Aha. Ryan, you've just told me all about the moon symbols on the mask, then you're claiming you don't know anything about the symbols on the flyer. It's all the same thing.
Oh, actually, yes. Sorry, yes, I do remember that.
So what did you know about Third Eye?
Oh, not much, really. Never came into contact with them.
That explanation was way too short. Ryan's definitely hiding something.
Yep, 100%. Right, cool. So I'm pretty glad that I got him with
all
that.
For the moment. Thank you.
We'll go for a walk in the woods. Oh, God. Alright. Here we go. So, are we going... I mean, it seems everything's happening down here. Oh, no, nothing's here. Cool. Oh, good. Alright. Into woods. Into woods some more. Into the clearing. Hello?
Do you mind not defacing public property, please?
What's it to you?
Well, I'm a policeman.
And that's supposed to make what difference exactly?
It means that you do exactly what I tell you to do.
Or what? Or you arrest me?
No, I'll give you a fine this time.
So, if I do something that you don't like, I have to give you some money? What happens if you do something that I don't like? You're going to give me some money?
Look, I do not have time to discuss it at the moment. Can you just go?
Pathetic.
Who the hell is this guy? Man, I am more confused the more this game goes on. Like, that's so odd.
Rat. But why would he carve that into a tree? Either he's a die-hard rock fan, or there's more to that symbol than meets the eye.
Right. Oh, now I've got to go through and ask everyone about the hand signal. Alright, he's a young kid, though, so I reckon James, Simon, and Emma. Yeah, right. Tell me about it, Estienne.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Ask you a couple more things, please. Have you seen this?
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
No. Why?
It's okay. Thanks.
It's facial expression, this then. Have you seen this?
Be back later on if that's okay.
Oh, shit. Alright, Simon. Give it to me straight, man. What's the symbol mean?
Did this? Would that mean anything to you?
Who did you see doing that?
Someone in the woods, carving it into a tree.
That was Kyle. It's a guy from the course. He's an idiot.
And where does he live?
I can't remember. Somewhere outside the village? The three fingers thing is something the students started doing. It's something from the course. The three freedoms.
The what?
The three freedoms? It's from the course. It's a phrase.
Free to be free.
Free yourself from the things that are holding you back, right? Things that stop you being successful.
What are they?
There's fear of failure, guilt, and doubting, self-doubt.
You believe that?
Yeah. Guilt ruins lives. It stops you looking forward. It serves no practical purpose. It's basically destructive.
Right. Free to be free. Not the most original slogan, but I wonder how far this freedom goes.
Right. I'm pretty sure that this guy's definitely got something to do with it, because way back when they talked about how he just didn't really feel guilt for anything. So he wouldn't really feel death if he ended up killing this girl. Just saying.
Okay, that's it for now.
So I'm just going to go trigger Emma with the Atlas phrase, because I'm sure he'll love, or she'll love to hear that.
Do you know the phrase, free to be free?
Yeah. It's an Atlas thing. I first heard it when I went with Simon.
What did they say about it?
They said that you shouldn't feel guilty if you do something wrong. I don't agree with that.
No?
No. No, I think you should feel guilty if you do something wrong.
What did Simon think?
I don't know, but I don't think he agreed with that either.
Well, that's a lie. Right, so I'm not too sure if that statement there has triggered any contradictions with Emma. Not that I can think of. Hang on. She's been on a similar course before. What if the course that she was on before was the old third eye thing? Ooh, oh, right. Okay, cool. I like that idea. Alright, I've got to bank that, because that's a pretty clever idea. Right, so who else have we got to harass?
Probably be back later.
Oh, I've got to go see Ryan again. Yeah. And that could be why she's avoiding Atlas, because if she was with Atlas, well, the third eye before, and that went to shit, that's why she's avoiding Atlas now, but is still kind of with Simon as some kind of weird Stockholm syndrome. Ooh, right, cool.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Ever hear the phrase, free to be free? Heard anyone use that?
Nah. What is it, a song?
No, I don't think so. Doesn't matter.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
My hopes is that he'd turn around and be like, aha, that's the third eye slogan, but I think that's a bit too blunt. Alright. Ding ding, Becky, I'm back.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Ever heard the phrase, free to be free?
Do you mean the Atlas thing? Yes, I have.
Know what it means?
It means being free of guilt.
What do you think about that?
You mean, do I think it's a bad thing?
Do you? I mean, surely if you have done something wrong...
Oh, but that's the point, Inspector. Most people spend their time feeling guilty over nothing, and that's not a good thing.
Well then, let's do the whole, have you seen this?
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Why is it meant to mean something?
No, it's okay.
And you can just like blink around everywhere, and when you pull out an item, it's just like, bam, have you seen this? Bam, have you seen that? Like, she must honestly get sick of me coming in every 10 minutes just going ding, 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 but you know. Yeah.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Right. I forgot to do the hand signal to James. Hello. Ah, investigate behind the pub.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Couple more questions, if that's okay. Alright.
If I did that, would it mean anything to you?
Yeah. It's a Satanism symbol. Satanists use it.
Have you ever seen anyone using it?
Lots of people. Politicians, presidents, CEOs.
Have you ever seen anyone local using it?
Not that I remember.
Oh dear, it's a Satanist symbol. Right,
Be
interesting.
back later on, if that's okay.
I kind of really disliked James at the start, but he's slowly growing on me because he's very useful. Yeah, 100%. This village just needs to be set up for Exterminatus IMO, but, you know, we'll see how we
A few
go.
more questions, please. Thank you.
Right. Let's start with the symbol.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
It's a devil sign, isn't it? Is that what you're getting at, Inspector?
This is not
Yeah.
something you use on the
Of course
course.
it's not something we use on the course, Inspector. I don't even know what that could possibly mean exactly.
Interesting, because everyone that I've talked to have said that this symbol means this phrase.
Can you tell me a bit about the phrase free to be free?
Free to be free, my favourite motto. Well, we teach our students that people, well, they suffer from excessive guilt, don't they? Excessive self-criticism, excessive doubt. Evils of excess, we call them. And we tell our students that if they rid themselves of these evils, then they're free to realise their full potential.
Who came up with all this?
I have a background in psychology.
Honestly?
Yeah, don't look so surprised, Inspector. There's an intellect lurking in here.
When did you come up with the phrase?
When we were based at the village hall. When I say we, I came up with the phrase. Dad's more the money man.
And very successful at it too, I hear.
Oh, he's successful, but he's not a creative man. Dad suffers from a lack of imagination.
Interesting. Good to
Thank
know.
you. Probably be back later.
Okay. Yeah, 100%. Call the chief. I can just imagine this poor police chief is just trying to, you know, enjoy a peaceful night, and then every 2 seconds he just gets a phone call and it's like, yes, Jenks. Yes, Jenks. Also, why does Jenks not have a mobile? Like, what year is this set?
Tell me what you know, Jenks.
I'm a bit lost for ideas at the moment, to be honest, sir.
Anything else happened?
Not really. Did I mention the student in the woods? A rather obnoxious student carving a devil sign into a tree. Turned out Atlas used the symbol. Simon Thompson explained it. It's to do with a phrase they use on the course, the 3 freedoms. Ryan said he came up with it.
The 3 what?
The 3 freedoms. It's about getting rid of your past, or something.
Sounds as daft as that stuff James Wilson was going on about. Have you found out any more about that?
No, not really.
Well, do a bit of research. Find out what you can about this cult. Who ran it, where they were based. Find out what Ryan Rand knows about it particularly.
Okay, Chief, I'll call later.
Righto.
Cool. Right. There must be a contradiction somewhere. Okay. Here we go.
Ask me a
Time
couple more things,
to
please.
find the contradiction. Never heard the phrase before. Liam's death. Flyer. Claims that I killed Liam. Okay. Anybody seeing anything crazy going on? So apparently the chief reckons that there's a contradiction with Ryan and with James. But I'm not quite sure what James is hiding. Because he hasn't seen anyone using the symbol. 3 fingers used in Satanism. Is there anything on here? No. Maybe we should go to Ryan.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
We'll think about James. Because I don't think it would be with Rebecca, Simon, or Emma. Unless this is when we find out that the last, like the whole Emma twist about the last cult. We'll try Ryan and we'll see how we go.
Just a few more questions.
Knock, knock. Alright, so. Since the fingers is a devil sign. Doesn't know how the finger could be used. But he knows how it could be used because they use it in Atlas. So how do I call him out on that? Aha! Used to read about black magic and satanic satanic rituals. Ah, really? Thinks, but he should know that it is. Man, I thought I had him there. Surely it's got nothing to do with the card. I don't think it has anything to do with the homebrew or the window. Okay. Has to be something to do with this and this, I think. Hang on, he has a background in psychology. But didn't realize that Liam was unhappy? Ah, man. Maybe that was a bit too far-fetched. Gotta do the thinking man pose. Right. No interest on medicines. Atlas advertising poster. Atlas's name was picked randomly. There's the mask. Maybe it is with one of the other ones, because at the moment I'm not seeing anything that jumps out as a wait a minute. Hadn't suspected she had emotional problems, but has a background in psychology? No. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Whoa. This is going to be tricky. Let's try Simon.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Or Emma. Doesn't recognize the three-finger symbol. Okay, so they obviously didn't do the symbol the one time that Emma went to the course. Kate Vine's death. Is there something here? No.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Oh, I'm stumped again, chat. Trying to think. Okay. So he's the one who told us about the phrase. Atlas student Kyle believes guilt doesn't serve any useful purpose. Liam's death. Didn't know Liam but had heard about him. Has tried it a few times. James is into New Age mysticism. See, it's weird, right? Because he claims that they don't use the masks during Atlas ceremonies, but yet they use satanic symbols. Possibly satanic symbols, I should say. Interesting. Didn't know Liam.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Yeah. There has to be a contradiction somewhere, and I'm just not seeing it. Hi, yes, I have a couple more questions. Thank you.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Right. I've never seen the Black Mirror before. Ryan had this poster designed by an agency. The poster was designed last year by a guy that unfortunately passed away. So the mask is used on the Atlas course. So there's a contradiction there with Simon.
Okay, that's
Can
it for
we
now.
find
Thank you.
that now? Right. Okay.
A few more questions, please.
Simon, my boy. Oh, he said masks are used during Atlas Cinema. Ah, bugger. I thought I had him, but turns out I don't. What a pain in the butt. Maybe we need to
Probably be back later.
get the old big book out. Where's the big book? There it is. Okay. So we're trying to find some form of link. Okay. So, heard the phrase while attending Atlas about being guilty. See, she doubts that Simon fully agrees with it. But clearly he does, because he 100%...
Ask you a couple more things, please.
He's the one who told us about it. See, because that's in green. Doesn't recognize the 3 symbols. Ah, it just hovers green when I select it. Because I feel like she does know that he agrees with it, but we need to find a way to... I'm not quite sure how we... get around that. You know what I mean? It's hard.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Probably need to go back to the big book again. Alright. So, Kate's death. So, Simon. Last saw Kate on the Friday, so we need more down this side. Okay. Heard the phrase. The phrase is about not feeling guilty, which is true. Doubts Simon fully agrees with it, which I don't think is true. I think she knows that he is obsessed. Doesn't recognize the symbol. Knows James made the flyer. Doesn't know anything about Third Eye. That's Simon. What about Emma? Doesn't believe anything James says. Liam's death. Didn't know Liam very well. Knows Salvia is hallucinogenic. Doesn't take any illegal substances. James makes black glass mirrors which used for scrying in ancient pagan practice. Does she say at any point that she doesn't really believe in it? No, it doesn't look like it. Didn't know Liam, but had heard about him. Anything about the mask? Trying to remember what the old police chief said. He said it. He reckons it's Ryan or James. But we were just... So, if we narrow it down to Ryan... So when he says the phrase, it's about getting rid of guilt or self-doubt, which we know. Apparently he invented it. He has a background in psychology. But then he doesn't know how the symbol could be used. But I swear he said he came up with it. Doesn't know how the finger symbol could be used, but he came up with the idea of the Atlas Freedom phrase. Hello, Jai. How are you, my dude? Alright, I've got 15 minutes before I'm going to go on a quick break. So I've got 15 minutes to find this contradiction. No pressure.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
It must be... Okay. Doesn't know how the finger symbol could be used. Doesn't know how it could be used, but you invented the phrase. No. Whoa. No. This is really tricky.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Dumped. I hate this feeling that I know that there's something there that I'm just obviously missing, but I just can't see it. Oh.
We're just starting a session. Do you mind?
I'm terribly sorry. I'll leave you in peace.
Ah, I thought I was gonna be like, let's join in. Must be a contradiction somewhere. Yeah, I know. Chief clues. Finding more about Third Eye, who ran it, where it was based. I'm not going to press here 7 times to see a cheat. Right, so we're learning more about Third Eye, apparently, according to the chief. Never came in contact with the Third Eye. Only knows what he heard about Third Eye. Maybe I should go to the city hall.
If that's okay.
Maybe there's something there that I'm missing. Oh, whoops. Wrong way. North Lane. Continue ahead. No, there's nothing here. So this must be where the cult used to operate before they moved to the big Atlas building after selling all their slaves. Alright. Knows James made the flyer, doesn't know anything about Third Eye. Well, at college last year. So that means the cult was there last year. Oh, whoops. So what was happening last year?
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Where's his... Doesn't recognize it. He knows Simon is on the Atlas course, but hasn't seen anyone local using the symbol. I thought I had it. hasn't discussed the course with him. But then that kind of goes with that.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Oh my god, game. Just tell me what this contradiction is without me needing to cheat. Ugh. Okay, so what did the chief say? The chief suggested finding out more about Third Eye, who ran it, where it was based, etc.
Tell me what you know, Jenks.
I'm a bit lost for ideas at the moment, to be honest, sir.
Anything else happened?
Not really. Did I mention the student in the woods? A rather obnoxious student carving a devil sign into a tree. Turned out Atlas used the symbol. Simon Thompson explained it. It's to do with a phrase they use on the course, the 3 freedoms. Ryan said he came up with it.
The 3 what?
The 3 freedoms. It's about getting rid of your past, or something.
Sounds as daft as that stuff James Wilson was going on about. Have you found out any more about that?
No, not really.
Well, do a bit of research. Find out what you can about this cult. Who ran it, where they were based. Find out what Ryan Rand knows about it, particularly.
Okay, Chief, I'll call later.
Righto.
Right, Ryan Rand and Third Eye. So he knows more about Third Eye than he's letting on.
A few more questions, please.
Right, so we know that the contradiction is here somewhere. So apparently he's never come into contact with Third Eye. But used to read up in that kind of stuff? No. Had heard about Liam's suicide, but only knows what he heard. Nah, I think that's a bit of a dumb one. Hand symbol carving. There's got to be something about the flyer and this flyer that's something similar about it. Right. Whoa. No.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Right. I might save game. Game 1. Cool. Game saved. Lovely. Right, chat. What I might do is I am going to go for a bit of a quick break. Just maybe grab some lunch. I think it's about that time of day. Keep your eye out on the channel. I will put the notifications up when I come back, and hopefully I will see you then. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.